Hey everybody, it's Taichi here with another King of the Nerds episode review, and this is for episode 3, which is basically the best episode so far in the series. It really tops the whole cosplay episode, and like this episode itself gives you a good idea about how things will progress, with the players as the series goes along. But I'll give a pretty quick summary about the episode, then my thoughts about it. So this episode, begins with like the players receiving the premise for their next competition, which they're gonna be flying quadcopters around the obstacle course, and while the opposing team is trying to shoot the quadcopter down. So this is basically a live gaming competition, set by the host. And this has Celeste completely stoked about it because she's a pro gamer, so this is her forte. So the competition, they get to choose 2 people on each team to fly a quadcopter and 2 people for the shooting. So like for the orange team, they choose Danielle and Mugi for flying the quadcopters, and then they choose Joshua and Brandon for the shooting. While on the blue team, they choose Celeste and Virgil, and for the flying the quadcopter, then they choose Genevieve and Alana for the shooting. And Virgil is wasn't really adept at flying the quadcopter. He had a lot of trouble with it, and Celeste tried to help him with it, and it seemed like he wasn't making too much progress. But when the competition actually started to commence, we have the orange team, like they had to have a player step out because they had like too many players. So Ivan chose to be the leader. He stepped out of this one, and he dressed up as a panda chicken, and that completely taunted the blue team. And wow, it was a major, I don't know, it was a major blow, I must say. But it was, I know, like the orange team felt it, considering the result of the competition. But yeah, for the competition, when it commenced, it was, it was Danielle against, if I'm right, it was Genevieve. Yeah, it was Danielle against Genevieve, and she was doing well, but she failed. She ended up failing in the end. Uh, let's see. It was when Celeste actually was piloting. She was against Joshua, and she was doing well, since this is basically a forte, but ended up failing because Josh tore her apart. He destroyed her. But when it came to Mugi actually got him some points back because she was against Alana. She was against Alana, so she did successful. I mean, yeah, she did her thing for that one. But then it came to Virgil. All all of the Blues team hope was really on Virgil. I mean, he had some troubles in the beginning, but it eventually like worked out, and he was going against Brandon. He succeeded. He went through the obstacle course like nothing, and ended up with the blue team winning, and the orange team feeling like utter crap because of how cocky they were. So then they needed to choose people for the nerd off. This is where the drama actually rolls in, and it really hits. Let's see. Joshua was feeling that he should vote for Danielle, and flats out tells her that he's going to vote for her. But then, takes that back and says, hey, he's going to vote for himself. Yeah. and that causes some trouble right there. So, and like when it came to the actual nerd off occurring, the blue team chose Brandon, and no surprise, the orange team chose Danielle, and she felt betrayed. This was something. This was really something, and the fact that if Danielle was to win, Joshua would, there would be a lot of like tension between them, and it would basically tear the orange team apart. So for the nerd off, they had to drive remote controlled golf carts, and they had to like push a ball into a goal, at least get the for like get 2 points. Okay, well, Danielle being a expert at World of Warcraft and computer gaming and everything, she did surprisingly well on this. Well, Brandon didn't even have a chance. This whole thing was completely one-sided. It was so bad, and ended up with Brandon having to go home, with Danielle staying, which will put the orange team in a very, very bad spot in terms of teamwork. And that pretty much sums up like the episode. My thoughts about the episode is, uh, it was good. I really enjoyed this. So much. It was better seeing the orange team, you know, taking the heat for so much. I mean, the fact that they were so cocky and it ended up backfiring on them did it for me. I mean, we didn't really get much from the blue team at all, but Virgil got his redemption completely. He completely redeemed himself, and that's like great. So I really wonder what's going to happen with the orange team on this one, because Danielle and Joshua's like my favorite character next to Ivan, and I really want like one of them to win. So I'm hoping the fact that Joshua kind of, backstab Danielle and cause trouble for the entire team will not have him. Hopefully that will not have him leave for next episode. But that's pretty much my thoughts about this episode. It was a great episode. I loved it. It really had me going. But tell me what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to leave next? Yeah, just drop me a comment below, and make sure to rate and subscribe to me. Keep these videos coming. I promise better quality next time. Upping it. Gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Do a little bit more on this. But yeah, that's it, people. Keep it real and take it easy. Peace.